Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigvold here, and welcome back to another video. In this one, we're going to take a look at the new Lunar Year sale and the chests that are here. We're going to take a look at the special offers, and I might open some chests myself. So all that being said, let's get into it. And also, quick mention, the Tap Joy offers that you can enter gems for spending real money from are triple the amount now. So if you're living in a country that has good Tap Joy offers, you might as well take advantage of that too. Okay, this is the Epic Reforges thing. It's gonna give you 10 Reforges and an amount of materials. And it's not gonna be a chance-based chest. It's gonna be pretty much a guarantee what you're gonna get type of chest. It's kind of literally working like the gear resource pack over here. Only difference is it's giving you Reforges for the fourth gear bonus. First of all, for new players, do not touch this. Do not get anywhere close to this, because you might be in a situation where you probably don't even have the gears at the level they unlock the fourth bonus. So, yeah, those resources are gonna be pointless for you. And for the most part, I wouldn't really go for this, because I personally don't value that much the fourth gear slot. It doesn't add any new bonuses, it's just the previous bonuses, but it's a bit bigger. So it's not the most impactful thing, okay? This should be one of your last priorities. I think you should definitely prioritize artifacts reforges over those. But yeah, they are here. If you want to get them, you can get them. Bro, the sale is laughable, 15%. But I thought this was an event, just honestly, because this comes around so rarely. Oh, another 15% sale, rare reforges and gear materials. The gear materials amount is laughable. This is yet again another chest that's gonna guarantee those drops. And yeah, I don't recommend this. You're gonna get eventually more gear than you're gonna need, both gear material and reforges from the soul raids. And the only point of having rare reforges is that you speed up the process of rerolling the talents, but you don't need this. I do not recommend this chest either. Girl is still Supergirl premium hero chest. So yeah, it's gonna be a chest with Girl is still Supergirl having increased chances. I think this is the good one. Let me find her. Because there's one that's cheaper than this, but that's actually terrible by comparison. Yep, this is the good one. 8% chance for 160 shards. And yeah, look, if you're a new player, just starting out the game, you can buy this. She's a pretty decent character for Arena and whatever you're gonna use her for. And she will be useful in the long run because she is going to buff characters. And I think I'm gonna open some because my Girl is still Supergirl is actually low star rating, and she still works, but it's gonna take just a bit longer to stack her. But yeah, this is pretty good. This is one of the better gold characters, and we got one drop there. It's kind of a spoiler when you open 10 like this, because you know how many shards in total you're gonna have if you knew how many you had previously. Okay, we got 2 drops here. Let's go 10 more. But yeah, 2 drops is pretty damn lucky. Okay, another one. That's the wrong Supergirl. Honestly, I'm happy with just one in those, considering we got 2 in the previous one. Yeah, I think for now I'm gonna leave it at this. Also, if anybody was wondering what's the difference between these star ratings. Again, the total damage we can get doesn't change. But this changes. It's gonna give more solar shields when we spend power instead of 175, which is a very awkward amount. We're gonna get the solid 2 solar shields. And that's gonna be kind of how much you're gonna spend on your specials. So you can go, now I can tag Harley in special 2, tag her in. So we have 5 stars, I think it's a sweet spot. You can use her at lower star ratings, that's not a problem. By the way, I still miss 1 gear for her. But yeah, let's move on. The Fury of the Gods Shazam legendary chest. This is awful. He is by far the worst legendary character in the game. Do not buy this man. The only thing that this man can do is get 2 billion damage if you have Beta Club. But he's using up resources to do that other characters already can use and are characters that you probably have or are easier to get. For example, you can do 2 billion damage with him plus Raven with Beta Club, but then there's a whole list of characters that can do that, and then there's a whole list of characters that can do that without Beta Club. Then he might be able to do it with Zatanna, but you have to have him really maxed out. But Mr. Freeze can kind of do that, and other characters can kind of do that. Yeah, he's in this weird spot where he can't do anything without Beta Club, and he's kind of the worst at Beta Club. It's basically Kimflan Sakoman with a lots worse scaling damage. Like, it's gonna be a nightmare to stack this man's damage buff. And yeah, without the percentage all damage of King, this is just bad. This is an embarrassing character. Next up, we got my boy Grodd here, but sadly, it's just gonna be the Grodd gear chest. Look, if you need gears for Grodd, I guess this is probably a pretty decent time to get them, but at the same time, you don't really need gears for Grodd, because a lot of the times it's going to be used as a support character. And if you're using him as a damage dealer, it means you have Beta Club. And if you have Beta Club, probably you have the $10 to spend on the gears and probably already have him geared up. But yeah, if for whatever reason you need gears for Grodd, this is probably a pretty good chance to get them. However, yeah, this should not be a priority for you getting Grodd geared up. Next up, we got the Year of the Dragon chest. So this one is going to have a 1% chance for each one of these characters. And it's going to be 500 gems apiece. There's going to be Arkham Knight Batman, which is an okay character to have. Not the must-have, but an okay character to have. Blue Beetle, he is very good for league invasions, but if you're not into that kind of thing, it's gonna be pretty useless for you. Deathstroke is very good in Soul Race. The Deathstroke is honestly a waste being 4 stars because you don't need him at 4 stars. 3 stars is enough. Robin King is great, and Scorpion is pretty decent, pretty cool. So yeah, should you buy this? Like, look, the thing that should be the main selling point of this is the fact that you get them at 4 stars, because in most legendary chests you're gonna get them at 3 stars. So this is kind of double the shards to an extent. However, for a lot of these characters, the star rating is not that important. The most important thing for most of the characters on this list is to unlock them in the first place. Like, yeah, it might be nice to have a higher rating, star rating Blue Beetle or Arkham Knight Batman, but for the most part, they're going to do their job at 3 stars. So the benefit that this provides, you're not really getting it. And since you're not really getting it, comparing to other chests that drop those guys, unfortunately, only at 3 stars, but have better odds to get them and better specific characters in them. Like, there's a chest, I think, with Robin King and Arkham Knight Batman, where only they share the chance to drop, and there's gonna be a very good chest because it's got higher chances than this. Yeah, I don't recommend this. Yet again, it's kind of offering the benefits of 4 stars for more gems and lower chances for characters that don't really benefit from that additional star rating that much. So I would stay away personally from this. Okay, and we have 2 gamble bundles in the paid offers as well. So we get here, it's gonna be 2 guaranteed gold drops. And the third one has a chance between being a legendary drop and the gold drop. Like, look, this is not a good way to gamble for legendaries. You shouldn't do this. The only moment when you should try to touch the spec maybe is, let's say, if you're a new player and you're just starting out in the game and you want a little bit of a head start, because that's to understand what this is. And this is not really the best head start you can get compared to other bundles that are here for other sales. And this one is gonna be half the price, but it's gonna have lower chance to get a legendary. Yeah, honestly, I would stay away from both of them. They are just annoying gamble bundles. So yeah, well, that being said, thanks so much for watching. Sorry if I sounded a bit off in this video. I'm just recovering from a little bit of a hangover. But thanks so much for watching. Like it if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.